Well, g'day there, podcaster.
Got a little bonus bit for you, Ben and Bell. This is normally like a bit that doesn't fit into the show for whatever reason. This particular reason is it's just probably a bit gross for the radio.
Love it.
To be honest. Especially with sort of like new doing the Melbourne breakfast shows, so people might just be like, oh, they're yuck.
Okay.
But, if you're a podcast listener, you're deciding to listen from this point. You know what I mean? You can turn the podcast off now if you
The
want
what?
to. The podcast. I said it weird.
The podcast.
The podcast.
But I've got like a bit of a gripe with modern toilets. I feel like at some point someone said, hey, why don't we make everything fancier? We make light fittings a little fancier. We make light switches fancier. We make doorknobs, fancier. And not necessarily...
How to make doorknobs fancier?
Well, they just get sleeker, and sometimes they're not as practical, is what I'm trying to say. But I feel like a lot of toilets these days, they look great, they look awesome, but they have a very small water hole. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's like mainly porcelain and then tiny little piddly bit of water down the bottom.
Yep.
Where back in the day, you'd basically just shit into a bucket. Like there was definitely more splashing, but it was just a big.
It caught everything.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it was like a fishbowl.
What
basically.
have you done to the ones here?
No.
at work?
Well,
He's destroyed them, obviously.
they have them at work. Also, I've moved into a new place, and I'm like, man, these toilets are so cool. Like they look awesome. Like way cooler than my last toilet.
Yep.
Because they just look like show home toilets. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So you got,
then
you got
it
a
takes,
small one at home?
Yeah, I got a little piddly water one.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, I've been in that place for a little while now, and there hasn't been one occasion where I haven't left a skid mark.
Yeah.
Cool.
They
I'm not
expect
surprised.
too much accuracy.
How the heck?
Yeah.
Because of course, like I don't know where everyone else's bumhole is, but mine, I don't know. It seems to be angled like right at
Your
the...
bumhole's very far forward.
You're also, don't you... Oh, no, you stand up to wipe. That's right. For a second, I was
Or
going
is
to
it
say,
very
don't you
far-
stand up to do it?
Or is it very far
It's very,
back?
very far back. Yeah, I'm not reverse kangaroing. Yeah.
No, because if you had a forward butthole as well, if the target is smaller,
Well, that would be super weird.
you'd be hitting the front of it.
Yeah. I don't have a forward. I got a... Yeah, maybe mine's too far back. Maybe we could... I don't know.
Measure it.
But yeah, I'm like the brush is working overtime at my house, and
Yeah.
it's super gross. But I'm like, I know it would be all fixed if we just had.
But why don't you swap it over? You can go to Bunnings and get a different toilet.
Yeah, no, but the
it's
thing
not
is,
that easy.
the thing is, it looks really good.
Well, it
But it's-
doesn't after you're in there.
It's not practical. Do you know what I mean?
No.
I want one of those toilets where you can get them these days. You got to do it if you're going to rent or whatever, or build in your house. You can build them into the wall, so it's like the toilet is just just the part you sit on. There's no top part.
Yeah, but then the
Oh, that's
buttons
cool.
sometimes it looks like
Yeah.
they're in the wall. Yeah, no, I
Yep.
agree. I do like those
They're
ones.
good. They take
With
up
a little
less room.
ledge on the top that you
Yep.
can put the toilet rolls and stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
All I'm asking for is just for manufacturers
bigger
of
hole.
toilets, just a bigger hole.
Yeah.
Or fill the water up more. You know
Yep.
what I mean? Just give me more. So I don't mind if I have to go. Oh, it's a bit of splash.
You could get a liter jug, like get a water container from the fridge or whatever,
Yeah.
one you'd have in there. You should go into the toilet with that, fill the cistern up with that before you go
That's
to the toilet.
true.
that's too much. Just swap the toilets, Liam. For you and
No,
for
it's
your
easier.
fiancée, Sarah. Just
Could
swap
you
the
imagine
toilet.
if we're just sitting there, like Sarah's watching TV, and I go to the fridge and go, well, that's me. I'm off for a poo. I'm just taking my bog jug in. Just got to fill her up, you see, because I poo down the side of it.
I saw a video recently that it stuck with me, and I like to think of myself like I'm not a clean freak by any means, and I saw a video that really stuck with me. You might have seen it doing the rounds. It's of, remember that video ages ago when like someone sneezes and all the germs come out?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Oh,
someone,
flush?
It's
someone
like an ad.
flushing the toilet, but you know how there's obviously like the seat, then
Yeah.
there's the lid.
Yes.
They're flushing the toilet with that. I've never once in my life closed the lid when I flush.
Yeah, so the
Yeah,
whole
neither.
idea of the lid is to close it when you flush it, so everything, all
So
those
the E.
spray
coli
doesn't
doesn't
get
And
Yeah.
I thought, yeah, whatever. That's just like a scare tactic. It doesn't need to be there. Then when you watch the video, you do see
Yeah, but-
millions of particles coming out of that toilet.
Is that real? Like, anyone could make that
I mean, is
video,
that real?
probably. You can just put stuff in it and
You
go,
think it's
ooh,
fake
there's
news?
the poo particles.
Fake news.
No, I'm just saying,
Fake
always
news.
take
Don't
everything with
believe
a
it.
grain
Fake
of salt.
news. Do a
Fake
poo.
news.
Don't close the lid.
All these people, they're making these videos. They'll tell you there's E. coli all over the room. I don't believe it. Okay, I don't even shit.
Do a poo.
Okay, I never have. Okay, Putin poos. Okay.
It's been a while since I've rolled out Trump. Huh?
Yeah, I like it.
Should I
I
bring
kind
it-
of, to be honest,
Not long enough.
I want him to be re-elected so that we can keep doing the
No.
Trump impression.
It's hard to do a Joe Biden, isn't it?
It is,
It's just
yeah.
a corpse.
Sleeping.
Dead person. Anyway,
Yeah,
obviously,
dead person.
obviously a little bit gross. That's why you can see.
I didn't
wasn't
think it was
bonus
that
bit.
gross.
You don't think so?
I think you just need to target practice,
I feel
to be
like
honest.
if like the
I think
new,
some people could perceive that as
if
growth.
the new boss was listening and he turned it on and it's like, is your butthole too forward or is it too back? Like,
Yeah.
then
I think it's a question no one's asking enough.
that's true. And I feel like there will be some people being like #yes, I feel seen. Like,
Yeah.
this will sort of get some traction, and
Yeah.
in fact, if you're in the Ben Lehman Bell Alpha Squad, which is like our secret players. If you've not heard about that before, you can look it up on Facebook.
Yep.
We'll accept you into the club. Yeah, I'd love to see some chat there saying, yeah, Liam, I'm in the same boat. I'm also having trouble with these modern toilets.
Yep.
I'm an old-fashioned man with these in this
you-
new world, and I don't understand it.
Before we wrap this up, can you do me a favour and try the poo jug technique?
Yeah.
Just once. I'm not saying make it a regular thing.
I'll try
Try
the
it
jug.
and see if it fixes it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just gonna get.
I suppose I could cut out the middleman. I could poo in the jug and then throw it at the toilet. You know what I mean?
You know what? You wouldn't get a hectic splash if you filled it up to the brim.
True. Just
So
kinda
like,
go-
might-
there's like a centimetre
Yeah,
between
true.
cheeks.
I might get a witch's kiss, though, like a sloppy witch's kiss. You know what I'm saying?
It's like a water birth.
Aw.
Fully submerge
not.
yourself in the
It's
water.
not at all.
I'm just gonna start pooing in the bath.
It's a whole thing. You got to block out an hour. You got to fill the bath up.